Hi, I'm Ryan Szymanski, curator for Battleship New Jersey Museum and Memorial. And today we're going to take a walk through the laundry spaces on Battleship New Jersey. These are available on the regular tour route when you come out and visit us, but it's been a while since we did a video about them, so since we've got so many new viewers, we're going to walk through them again. Laundry is the purview of the ship servicemen. Each division on board has a specific day that their laundry would be collected. The various berthing compartments have these big metal lockers in them that have two drawers in, and you essentially open up the drawer, put your clothes in, it falls down into a basket. So the ship servicemen would go to that division's berthing compartments every day, or on the days that their uniforms are due, pull those laundry bags down here, and then wash them in this space. Everybody's more or less got the same uniforms, so how do you tell them apart? Every uniform has to be stenciled with your name and your serial number. Since most of the uniforms on the ship are either white or blue, the laundry baskets aren't marked with colors and lights or lights and darks. They're marked with a white square and a blue square, so your uniforms go into one side or the other. Your white uniforms are stenciled in black. Your blue uniforms are often stenciled in white, although I had seen them stenciled in black before as well. When you come into the laundry room, this area is the first one you see, and we'll see it again at the end. The laundry spaces make a big loop back here at the aft end of the ship. The equipment you see in here is what it would have been in the 1980s. So we've got 3 of these washers, and each one has 3 compartments in it. So as you close this door, we can move it around, and there's another one here. And then a third one here. And we get back around to our original. Laundry does have access to fresh water, so not everything is washed with salt water. And of course, just like the laundry room at home, there has to be a deep sink in here. The furthest aft of the laundry spaces is where the dryers are. So we have 4 of those here. Each one can hold 50 pounds of clothes. Also in this space is the steam-heated flatwork ironer. This uses auxiliary steam from the boilers to iron clothes. As the clothes come out of the dryers, you've got space to fold them here. But then on the starboard side, we've got room to press clothes. And look at all these presses here. Again, using auxiliary steam. Again, using auxiliary steam from the boilers to press the clothes. There are a lot of dress uniforms on the ship, so it makes sense that you would have 5 steam presses and then places to hang it up. And then finally, there are cubbies so that you can organize the clothes based on which cell they belong to, so it can all be returned to the berthing compartment and distributed back to the crew. One of my favorite quotes in the documentary Under Siege is, "Man, I don't know what to do with a gun. I did laundry during the Gulf War." It's one of the service members that Chief Casey Ryback rescues later in the movie. I've always found it intriguing, ever since I was a kid watching that movie for the first time, that this was the job of some people in the military. However, it's only the job to wash actual uniform parts. If you have civilian clothes on board, you have to do it yourself, and there are spaces provided for that. Come over this way. So this space is part of a head on board the ship, and it is one of two spaces that was converted in an unauthorized ship-alt to hold just regular civilian washers and dryers. I believe that this would have been the dryers right here. You can see that they just used some angle iron they had on board, welded it up to mount them there. They threw in their own electrical stuff. This would have been paid for out of the Crew Welfare and Morale Fund. So it is, so the dryers are no longer here. They would have been taken off when the ship was decommissioned. Here, in what used to be some showers, are where the washing machines were. And again, there's nowhere for them to vent. The water just goes down the old shower drains. This is an unauthorized ship-alt, the very definition of the word. There's another space like this for the crew to use up forward. Prior to the 1980s, you were not allowed to bring civilian clothes on board the ship. If you wanted to change into civilian clothes on Liberty, you would store them in a locker at the Navy base or wherever you were, so that you would leave the ship in uniform, change clothes, and then go out on Liberty, and then come back, change, and reboard the ship. One of the quote-unquote habitability upgrades of the all-volunteer military that's undertaken in the 80s is the permission to bring civilian clothes on board the ship. So again, you're allowed to have them, can't use them in regular laundry. I'm not sure at what point these are installed. Almost certainly they weren't installed when the ship was reactivated in '82, so it seems like sometime during the ship's career they decide that, okay, we've got these clothes, we need a place to wash them, and so they install these. So what's your favorite Navy uniform? I always have preferred the dungarees myself, but the Navy is at least 2 generations of uniform beyond these now. Let us know in the comment section down below which you like best. Battleship New Jersey receives operating support from the New Jersey Department of State, also from a number of other businesses and private individuals like yourselves. We really appreciate your support. There's a link in the description below if you'd like to continue donating to support the ship. It allows us to restore spaces like ship's laundry here to have on the tour route. You can also support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing so more people find about the museum and the channel. Thanks for watching.